Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Invincible Luka Doncic. The Don is here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, and he's in a Mavericks jersey as he should have always been. Still mad at the Mavs for trading Luka, but at the end of the day, this card looks absolutely exceptional. I think he's going to be one of the best point guards in the game. Would expect that he'll probably be about LaMelo level, so top 5-ish at the PG spot. He's got a big player build for 6'7". He should be a super solid card, and I'm excited to see what he can do in this video. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. A big shout out to my guy, Tryhard KFC Manager, for letting me use his account to record this video. And Luka, the Don, is looking like a I'm holding the wrong controller. 6'7" point guard, 9 on offense, 9 on defense, 99 stats across the board. Of course, 12 legend badges as a base card. This one has 33 though, so very, very souped up Luka for sure. And I think he's going to be absolutely nasty. I mean, he's going to be one of the best point guards in the game. The question with Luka really does become things like, I would say, some of the SIGs and like jumper and stuff. That's I just don't think those are questions anymore. Those have been the questions on his card all year, but now he's got Francis size up, he's got Kemba escape, he's got Garland dribble style, he's got Levine step back, which honestly Luka step back, which he already had, was good, but the jumper is much better now. It's AI based Oscar upper, and I'll say it looks kind of weird, but it's really nice. Now, I liked his jumper when it was Kyrie-based Luka upper as well. I thought that was a good jumper, but this jumper is just as good, if not a bit better. Like, it's definitely a very solid jump shot. Really don't see anything about this shot that makes me go, oh yeah, I don't like this. You know what I mean? I think across the board, he just looks really, really nice. My question really does become, I mean, how is the jumper going to play in game? Is it going to feel super consistent? How hard is it to contest? Because this looks like a jumper that's similar to T-Mac base. Might be kind of tough to contest. And I mean, we're going to see what he can do, but I do think there's a lot to like about this card. He's got that Luka step back, which I don't personally think creates a ton of space. And now we have Pro 2 fade on this card too, which is a huge addition. He had his own fade on his 100 overall, and it was really kind of a killer, whereas now he's got that Pro 2 as well. So a lot of upgrades to this card animation-wise versus his 100 overall, and I think he's going to be one of the best PGs in the game. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what Luka Don can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Let's see what the Don can do. Our opponent's got Invincible PG. He's got D-Rob. He's also got Chris Webber, Shaq, and I have a wide open dunk for, well, okay, what's the spacing, bro? All right, let's lock in. Okay. If he just stands under the rim there, Wimby, he has the easiest dunk of his life. Why he wants to do that, I will never know, to be totally honest. That was a baffling decision, in all honesty, but you know what, we got the ball right back. We'll throw it over to Luka, and Luka's gonna catch, pump fake, go middles, pump, and get a weird catch. I mean, that was a little bit of a not catch, but like a little bit of a load up on the jumper. He still hit it though, so jumper looks easy to green, that's for sure, because that felt like a weird one, and I still knocked it down, so that's a W. Good defense here. Get back to C-Web. We'll switch the screen here, play that. Good defense. Yep. And the other thing that I really like about Luka, that's honestly good defense, I'll live with it. The other thing that I like about Luka, though, he's listed 6'7", and he's not gigantic, but he's got like a pretty bulky, pretty good sized player build, to the point where it's like, yeah, if he matches up against a point guard LeBron or a point guard Magic, or even like a Ben Simmons Jokic, he'll at least put up a fight. Now, Ben Simmons Jokic, that might be a little bit tougher, obviously, because of the height of those guys. But you do look at this card and you go, yeah, generally speaking, he can pretty much in most matchups, I would say, compete at a very high level. Come off of this right here. That's a really good move. Took him a while to get the shot up, though, and I just don't know why I was so hesitant to put the shot up there. Shot again. I mean, Luka's looking like a dog, so damn, I got a green. He's getting open on Scottie Pippen, though. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Even though I missed those last two shots, I am liking what I'm seeing so far out of his movement, and honestly, the jumper feels pretty good, too. So let's see if we can keep that going. Crossover here. Dribble drive. Drag back. I shouldn't have pushed crossed. I should have used the Garland. That's my bad. Drive the ball again here. We got a baseline drive to the rim. Luka Doncic to the rim. Throws it down, and we got ourselves 5 quick points with Luka. Should have more, but I've missed a couple open shots. But I mean, look, again, I don't think he has ridiculously OP size or anything, but I do think he's going to be a quality defender. He got to contest somehow, even though that was, those double acrobat animations generally don't give you a miss. I guess I didn't get that much of a contest. He just missed it. So are you kidding me? That's my fault. That's my bad. Good defense by my opponent. That's my fault. I just dribbled right into his leg. It's just good defense by him, and honestly pretty darn poor offense by me. But drive the ball here again. Luka coming off the screen, going to corner, Pro 2 fade. That's a good look, and that should be green, and it is. Beautiful stuff. Luka knocks down the three. Somehow that's a little contested, but he still greens it. We love to see it, and we got ourselves a 8-6 lead, courtesy of Luka, and Luka by himself basically at this point. That was a terrible pass with a 7'4" Wimby lurking in the area, and we're gonna pass fake, stop, pop, Luka, three, green bean again. His shot is nice and quick. That AI base gets up. It does. It's not the prettiest jump shot in the game, but it is fast and smooth and good. And he's also, again, going to be a really good defensive card now as well, which I think is a big boost to this card. So, I mean, he was already a good defensive card in his 100 overall, to be fair, but he's going to be pretty great, I would say. And definitely a top tier option for sure. Good defense here. Switch this. He slips the screen, which is the right thing to do, and he gets a standing dunk. That was good offense. That was good offense. I switched it, and he attacked the mismatch just a little bit. I was pretty close there, but not close enough, unfortunately. He is really aggressively trying to just like blitz everything, create turnovers and stuff. But I have 11 points so far for Luka. So I mean, they're playing against a dude I would say is pretty good defensively, and he's not playing bad so far. He's playing very aggressively on Luka, and we have 11 points. So I'd say all things considered, going pretty good so far. Again, boom, use the Garland, come off of this, go middle, Pro 2 fade. That's a beautiful move. I don't understand. Apparently I shot a red, man. I don't know. I didn't think so, but he got right. What in the 2K? That was not very good defense at all. Really? I guess. All right. Well, let's come off the screen again. Let's dribble drive and let's see if we can get downhill again. Beautiful. To the rim, Luke, and he gets blocked. Game is not really rocking with me right now. We're not getting very favorable animations, but it is what it is. I will say my opponent's a pretty solid player. He's playing well so far, so I'll give him credit, but I do think we're getting a little unlucky with some of these animations and stuff, but still think Luka's looking pretty good so far, and he's going to green that. Nope, he didn't. I thought I didn't get enough of contest, but we did. And yeah, not bad. Not bad at all for first quarter. We are in a 1-point game, but Luka's got all 11 points, and I do think he's looking very, very solid to start this one off. So not mad at all. Hopefully we can keep it going. I like what I'm seeing so far, man. I really do. The card is, here's the thing. Let's think about what this card is not going to do at an elite level. Realistically, I think the only thing I can think of is guard like super big bigs and stuff. That feels like the one thing where it's like, that is Luka's flaw. Otherwise, I really think he's pretty much a maybe not a perfect card, but not that far off of a pretty perfect point guard. I will say LaMelo probably feels a little smoother, maybe. The jumper just feels a little... It's not bad at all. It's actually very good. It's just, it looks different. You know what I mean? It's not a jumper that I think people are super comfortable with, but I like the bulky player build. That'll help him in terms of walling up and getting contests on the interior and stuff like that. And you know, honestly, I've liked what I've seen so far out of the card, although that was really bad defense. Although I think that's mostly my own ball more than anything else. I feel like I got to blame myself because that's just not very good defense. But downhill drive again, Luka drag back, Luka shot, Luka green. His shot is so nice. I mean, it is really, really good. It looks a little weird, but it is a bucket. Let's see if I can on ball and actually get myself a stop here because I'm kind of getting cooked right now. I'm not even going to lie. That's contested. You know, that wasn't bad defense. I got a strong contest. That's just my opponent getting a bucket, so give him credit. Another drag back here. Size up. Yep, I got him. He's going to help. What a lame. We still got the dunk, though. Oh, my goodness. Luka and Josh Giddey going back and forth in a little bit of a 1v1 right now these last couple possessions. He shoots the fade. Oh, my goodness. He's coming right back at me. Shout out to this dude, man. He's playing good. Hey, all things considered, I definitely like what I have seen out of this card so far, and I definitely think he's a really, really nice option. So pretty impressed by the card so far. Where would I rank him, though? I think is a tough question. Like, I think probably LaMelo is about where I'd rank him. Which I guess would be... There are no point guards that came out today that are probably better than him. I think he's probably better than Clay overall. Not by a huge margin, but I do think he probably is. So then it's like, where else does he rank? And I think that's a tough one. So peek again, shot, green. Yo, what? Wide open and I missed it. I don't know, you know. All right, well, I've seen what I need to see. The card's good. I have no doubts about that. And I think he's good enough. I mean, look, he's my favorite player in real life. He's good enough to where I can pick him up and justify running him for the rest of the year, and he is going to be an elite level point guard. So that is what I wanted to see, to be totally honest. Is he the best point guard in the game? No. Is he top 4 or 5? I would say 100% yes, and definitely a very good card. That I have no doubts about whatsoever. So pretty impressed, honestly. Kareem going to take us home with a ridiculous dunk. 16.6 to 12, 4, 9 from 3. Not the greatest efficiency. Missed a couple shots I probably could have hit. I will give my opponent credit. I feel like he was a pretty solid player. But that's going to do it for the video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.